How you doing? This is your host Fletch, and yes, Tid's Kids channel. You want to know what Tid is? That's my 93-year-old father. It was his nickname when he was a kid, and I'm his kid, so that's why I named the channel that way. I am 65, retired at the beginning of the year, so we're 6 months into it. Love it. It's awesome. As you notice, I'm walking on my treadmill. Figured I'd kill two birds with one stone. Here in Minnesota, this week's going to be 100 degrees pretty near every day this week. So I'm going to have to do my exercising inside. And that's why I had this treadmill for 6-8 years now. I use it all as much as I can. I should say, I tell myself if I'm watching TV to get on the treadmill and to get some exercise in at the same time. Today I want to chat about how I got ready to retire on the financial end. And I hooked up with a finance guy probably 15 years ago. His role was just to follow along, make sure I was doing the right things in my 401 plan. You know, nowadays you can do so many things with your 401. That's how you want it set up. I guess the easiest one is based on your age and let the program run it for you, which I think is a good idea. But I had a little more confidence in my financial guy. He did a great job, and just paid him a flat fee every year. I think I paid him $1,000, and he outgained that. I mean, it was well worth $1,000. I looked at it as, you know what? You only have one shot at this. If you mess it up on your own, there's just no going back. I mean, you're gonna have to keep working then. So I fortunately, made a decision. He's done a wonderful job, and the $1,000 a year, it was nothing compared to what he's brought in to the 401. The things I could do and what I could control, of course, deposit money. You gotta look at how much you can put in to the fund. I was fortunate where I had a pretty good paying job, and I probably put 25, 30 grand a year into it. And I could probably done a little bit more, but I want to live a little bit too. So it grew. Of course, last 15 years has been good. We might have a couple ups and downs. Typical, there's nothing you can do about it. Just let it ride. Don't panic when it does go down. And basically, that's the time to really put money into it when it goes down, if you can afford it. So, don't panic if it goes down. This market's done it for centuries. I mean, it's going to do its thing. And the other thing I did is I got a Roth IRA, put the max in on that too, which is probably 7-8 grand, and that's starting that bucket's been growing. I touched it once, and I bought a van when I retired, so that's been growing this past year. It's grown pretty well. So the reason I'm probably talking about this is I'm going to see my financial guy coming up. Well, this week I'm 6 months into retirement. Actually, I've spent money, bought a van, bought a bike, and I've grown. My assets have grown. The 401's doing great, and the Roth IRA really jumped too. I was surprised at that. That usually it's kind of a slow going, kind of growing bucket, but happy with that. But again, happy today. Tomorrow it could be down in the dumps. It is what it is. You just kind of ride it out. So, I stuck with the financial guy when I retired. I took my 401 out and then we put it into an IRA. So he's managing it. I'm paying him 1% a year. And if he's making money, that means I'm making money. So that's a good thing. I want to chat to him. I'm setting up a meeting with him. Just kind of seeing down the road. Because I look at the 401 or my IRA. It's gonna, I don't have to start withdrawing it till I'm 75, which is 10 years. And I told them last time, I said, I think it's gonna double. And it could. I mean, that's 10 years. And if it doubles, that's amazing. But what's my health going to be like physically? And, can you spend it? You're 75 years old. You're slowing down big time. And, when should we start withdrawing it and have a little fun? There should be plenty of money. I'm not worried about running out. Everybody's worried about Social Security. That's not going to run out. They'll have to work on it. Might be a little less money, but so many people are reliant on it because they haven't, they haven't done a good job of saving. So, Social Security is their only income, basically. Sorry, I get winded when I'm walking. My muscular dystrophy in my lungs. So, we're going to discuss, what's a good time to take it out, or what's his thoughts. He's a good soundboard. I need that. I'm single. It's just me. And he knows better. I mean, he's watching over it. Usually he's yelling at me about spending money. You got to spend money, have some fun. I get it, yes. But it's really hard to turn that corner from saving for the last 15 years, working as hard as I could, put as much money as I could into it. And then he's telling me, you got to spend. And it's a challenge. I bought a van, I bought a bike, and I still have more money at this time. So, very fortunate. If you're in the 40, 50 years old, yeah, get as much as you can in that 401. At least get the match from your company. Our company was offering 3% match. That's free money. Take it. Put it in the bank. What else? I played in the stock market on my own just to have fun. I did okay. Not that I'm going to be a stockbroker or anything, but it was fun. It was stressful because I was playing with a lot of money basically, but I was making a little bit of money. If I was in hindsight, and if I was you, if you're out there and you're saving money and you maxed out your 401, you did your Roth max, got that bucket going. That's two separate buckets. If you still got cash, I'd buy the S&P 500 fund. That, you just let it ride. That's going to be the up and downs. It's based on the 500 best companies in the U.S. And over the years, it's gone up big time. No stress. Let it ride. And it's just another third bucket that you would have at the, when you get close to retiring. You can always pull it out. Of course, you want to leave it in there for a year at least, so you don't get hit big time on the capital gains. But if you want something just not need to worry about it, don't do mutual funds. No, don't do mutuals. If you think you're going to beat the stock market, you're not going to. It's even the best out there are losing. So S&P 500 stock, let it ride. No worries. You're not losing any money. It's just going to keep going up over the years. There'll be bumps, but it'll continue to go up. What else did I do? So really, those are my buckets. The 401, the Roth, and the stocks. Just before I retired to 65, I got out of the stocks. Took all that money and put it into a high savings account. I think it was at 4.5%, which is really good. And then let that sit. So that's my, that's basically my third bucket. Yes. So, and then I took Social Security right away. I was gonna wait till I was 67 and gain probably another $400 a month. But my guy just said, take it now. Peace of mind. It's, it's so great to see that check show up in the checking account. They deduct your Medicare out of it, which is $200. And yeah, I'm more comfortable, not worried about money, living life, and that's what I did. And kind of my 2 cents on what you should do if you're, still ways out from retiring. So that's my 2 cents about it. I hope you enjoy the channel. If you do, please subscribe, hit the like button, and again, with life and stocks and saving for money, keep it simple. Till the next time, take care.